Hello, I'm Andy Goulding. Welcome to this very special Mercia podcast, or vodcast, because we're filming it. We got together with Coventry City Council to give you the lowdown on alcohol awareness this summer. Now, I'm going to be in the studio now doing a show for the next 3 hours. And during the show, I'm going to drink a bottle of wine. Not just because I want to, because I'm kicking back, because it's nearly the weekend, but there is a reason for this. And I have somebody who's going to guide me through the next 3 hours, and it's Caroline. Hello, Caroline.
Hello.
And I press buttons, and I've got to kind of know what I'm doing. I've got to be aware of what's around me. So I'm going to drink. We've got a nice bottle of wine and a small glass, and I'm going to steady myself through the next 3 hours. I'm not going to neck it all at once,
okay.
and then just fall off my chair into a heap. I'm going to steady my pace. At the minute, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm all right. Are my eyes clear? Am I making sense? Are we having a normal conversation?
We are indeed, but I'm sure that's going to change.
It will do. Producer Tom has got my first glass of wine for me, which he's going to pour now. Don't get it over the equipment, Tommy. You'll be in big trouble. This is very expensive equipment. Is this an expensive bottle of wine, by the way? Yeah. It's not some sort of cheap. I do like a glass of wine every now and then.
Do you?
I don't usually drink it by the bottle, to be quite honest with you. I'll have a glass every now and then, but not usually. Yeah. Okay, now you're going to show me now what's underneath this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look now. I'm going to try and memorise it, and then after 3 hours, I'll see how much of it I can remember, if I can remember much now. I'm going to stand up and have a look at this. So what have we got on there? We've got a teddy bear. We've got a balloon. Got a battery, there's a pen, there's a little cone, there's a ball of string, and there's some after sun. Okay, let me show you. But I've got a tongue twister to do, Caroline.
Okay.
Which I'm going to do now. As I say, I've just had one small glass of red wine, so I'm feeling fine. Do you want to have a go at doing the tongue twister?
No, I'll let you do it.
All right,
thanks.
then. If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the shoes he choose? That's just the most ridiculous. Why would you want to chew a shoe? It's just Stu. It's obviously an idiot. If Stu choose shoes, should I can't even say it, but I've only had one glass of wine.
Yeah, so you've only had 1.5 units.
If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the choosy shoes? That was completely wrong, wasn't it?
Okay.
You don't want to have a go?
No, I don't.
All right. 40 minutes in, I've almost had 2 glasses of red wine. And to be honest, it's going down a little bit slower than I expected. It's quite a rich red wine.
Yeah, but what size glass are you drinking?
I'm drinking a small glass, so I'm guessing in terms of unit, is that... Well, I'm guessing it's 1 unit per glass. So I'm guessing I've had, 2 units so far?
Yeah. No, you probably find that with a small glass, about 125 mils is equivalent to 1.5 units.
All right, but bear in mind, when you go to a pub and you get a small glass of wine,
yeah.
It's actually usually bigger than this, isn't it?
Yeah, you normally get a 250 ml glass of wine, which is equivalent to 3 units.
So you get 3 units in 1 glass of wine?
In 1 large glass of wine, you get 3 units. Because the units is always worked out on the percentage of the wine, and most wines are about 12-13% now. Gone with the days where you could get 8, 9, 10% wines. So it's always important to look at the percentage of the wine that you're drinking, and that will give you a good idea of how many units are in a glass.
So if you go in a pub and you get a small glass of wine, and that's, what do you say, 3 units?
No, a small glass is about 1.5 units.
It's about 1.5?
Yeah, a large glass is about 3 units.
And is that your limit for the day then? Is that your recommended... limit is about, was it about 3?
Yeah, the NHS guidelines stipulate that for a male, an adult male, you shouldn't really drink any more than 3 to 4 units in a day.
So that's 1 glass of wine a day, really?
So that would be, 1.5. But for a female, you shouldn't be drinking any more than 2 to 3 units in a day. So obviously that's, no more than a large glass of wine.
So when it comes to beers and spirits, how does that
Again, that
equate?
depends on the percentage, but an ordinary strength beer, something like a Carling, 4 point something percent, half a pint of ordinary strength beer is 1 unit.
Right.
But if you're going to drink the stronger alcohol like Stella, then obviously the units increase.
Again, people are not aware of that, are they?
No.
They have a pint of lager, and they don't really think about...
But it depends on what the lager is, yeah. But when you're buying it yourself in the supermarkets, on the back of whatever it is you're buying, it is actually written the percentage and the amount of units that's in that drink. So it's always best to check it when you're buying it.
So, for the last 2 hours, I've been working my way through this bottle of red wine. There's still some left, by the way. There's at least another glass and a half left in here.
Yeah, small glasses.
This is my 7th glass that I'm about to start. Online on our website, by the way, we've got an NHS units calculator. If you want to work out how much you are going to drink or how much you have been drinking. 13% is the wine that I've got.
So you've probably had about between 10 and 11 units, or just over. Yeah.
7 small glasses, which is about 11.2 units, which is about 3 times what I'm supposed to drink in a day.
Absolutely. You should only be drinking between 3 and 4 units.
The word I'm feeling to say at the minute is drunk.
Yeah.
before I was merry or slightly giddy, which is the level I'm at.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm kind of admitting now that I'm drunk.
Yeah. Well, your judgment is impaired now in the way you're perceiving things. So
Yeah.
some of the choices and some of the decisions you're making are going to be altered. They're not going to be quite right.
My hearing's not right.
Yeah.
I can tell that for
Yeah.
sure.
Does everything sound a bit echoey?
It's a bit like, do you know, it's like you're watching it on a TV show.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know I'm here, but everything else is happening around
Yeah.
me.
You feel like a spectator just
Bit-
watching,
yes.
looking down on yourself.
That's the best way to say it, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what alcohol does. It affects our ability to hear and perceive things, as I said. And, the way that we see and think and react is all altered by the amount of alcohol we use. So that's what's happening to you.
And we've got stuff to talk about now, and I'm at that level where I'm not quite sure what's happening next.
Okay. Well, do you want some more statistics?
Let's do some more statistics.
Okay, then.
I can't say it, but let's do it.
Okay, then.
I can probably say it. Shall I say it?
You can try it.
No, can't
No,
say it.
statistics.
Yeah.
Okay. So up to 1 in 3 adults is at risk of having an alcohol-related liver disease. So that's quite serious.
Is that 1 in 3 generally from the population?
Generally from the population of the UK. But liver disease comes in various degrees. I'm not saying that everybody's going to end up with cirrhosis of the liver,
Yeah.
but you can have a significant health problem if you exceed the recommended levels that the government lay out.
Yeah.
And a recent survey that Newsround did with some youngsters between the age of 11 and 14 found that at least 30% of them were frightened when their parents drank or got drunk, which is really quite shocking.
I've had about, 13 units of alcohol, would you say?
You've probably had, about 12 and a half units.
Near enough a full bottle of red wine. This is the big question, though, Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
How many calories have I had in this?
Well, in a bottle of red wine, there's about 510 calories.
That's like 2 meals.
Yeah, absolutely. But the trouble is, it's empty calories. You're not really getting any kind of nutritional value from that.
Because you hear a lot of people saving like Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm not having anything to eat tonight. I'm saving my calories.
Yeah.
So in other words, you're not eating. You're going out on an empty stomach and
Yeah.
then you're drinking.
Yeah, very dangerous. Yeah, it's always best to have something to eat before you go out. I mean, it's not going to dilute the alcohol in any way, but it's going to make you feel better.
I feel quite, when you've had... I'm a little bit drunk
Yeah.
because my words... Am I words
You're
a little bit
slurring,
slurring?
you are
a little bit?
slurring, yeah.
Am I my eyes looking a bit...
Yeah, they're a
all
bit over
the
the place. You're looking a little bit flushed. Your ability to walk straight is going to be... There we go, down the hatch.
There we go. I've
Yeah.
drunk the last glass of wine. Look, the bottle is empty.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
Empty
God.
bottle. Full bottle of red wine. Things I do for my job.
Yeah. But
That's the only reason I've done it.
You are going to find that your memory is going to be impaired. As I say, your ability to walk straight is probably gone now. You might be a little bit offline. But generally speaking, you are going to feel quite unwell within the next half hour or so.
I've got to do this memory test as well, haven't
You
I?
have, yes.
But generally, though, my memory's not very good. There was a balloon. There was a traffic cone. There was a pen.
Yep.
A teddy bear.
Yeah.
Some after sun lotion.
Yeah.
How many items is that?
I think you're just missing one.
Am I missing
2.
one? 2. There's a balloon, a traffic cone. The after sun lotion. The teddy bear. The pen. I mentioned the pen.
You've mentioned the pen.
So I'm still looking for 2.
I think it was 2.
Can we cover it? I can't remember anymore. There was the balloon, the traffic cone, the pen, the teddy bear.
Shall I give you a clue?
Give me a clue.
You can tie something up with it.
Oh, it was the ball of string.
That's
Completely
right.
forgot. There was another one.
And you would put it in your torch.
Battery. The
Battery.
Do you know what? I completely forgot about them.
There you go.
Gus kind of plays with your memory as well. I
Yeah,
can't even
now you're
speak it.
struggling to talk.
If anybody's got a problem,
Yeah.
or even if you think you don't have a problem, you just want to know more information about what your limits are. Obviously, there's a lot on our website that you've probably been to already.
Yeah.
Where else can we go to?
Yeah, you can call into Swanswell. You can either give us a call on 02476 226619, or you can come and access our drop-in, which is Monday to Friday between 9 and 12, where you can just call in and speak to one of the alcohol workers, and you can get some advice, some information, or you can get some support to start looking at your drinking and any problems that it's causing.
And I've got this tongue twister that we did. Shall I try and go this tongue
Try it
twister?
again, yeah.
Bear in mind, 2 hours ago, before I started drinking, I couldn't remember it anyway, but I'll have a go. If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the shoes he chooses? Choose. If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the choose he shoes?
No. Failed miserably.
Epic fail. But I'll have a kebab now. I'm going for a kebab.
Okay, and then
Thank you
a lie
very
down.
much. Yeah, cheers now.
Thank you.